What's up guys, Bowie here, back at it again with another weekly trading reflection. It is already week 10, so we're going, and it was an amazing week in terms of gains, because I've made about 4.5% only this week. So I am up 2.2k on the live 50k account, so I think I will request a payout soon. I'm very excited because I just think I don't need to trade next week and just secure the bag. And get that gratification and confirmation that trading can actually work out. Although the numbers are green and I've made profit this week, I don't think I'm still at my best performance because my trade management, risk management is still a little bit bad. I'm still sometimes over trading. And yeah, so just the small things, the entry models, I'm not entering at the best optimal times. So I'm just saying this doesn't make me a good trader. Sure, I know how to trade and stuff, but there's still room to improve, and that's something where you should focus on every day, of course, just trying to improve yourself, and we're never perfect. But I'm going to go over the trades because that's where this video is for. First trade was on GBP USD. Basically, I have a new trading journal, so that's why there's only like 6 trades. It's only from this week. So if you want to check out how you can make this trading journal, that's also linked to a calendar like this. Just check out my previous video. There's like a link at the top. So having said that, let's go to the first trade, GBP USD. On Monday in New York PM session, the bias was bullish on all the time frames. So basically on the higher time frame, look at this, you don't want to short any of this price action. What we're looking at on the lower time frame, we had a we had sell side in discount. So this was the sell side liquidity from the low to the high. This is the discount. So we swept this, we failed to displace below, and then we got a very big candle on the 50-minute time frame. I think on the minute 5 time frame you can see it better, but this is just the general trade of my trading system. We have some liquidity inside the discount, we sweep it, we get a break of structure, and I don't think why this is a good setup. Why did I take it? Yeah, so I kind of moved to taking only market entries right now. So if I saw that this fair value gap after this break of structure is getting respected, that's when I enter, because that builds more conviction, more confidence in this trade playing out, right? Fair value gap respected, sweep, in discount, displacement, good trade. Not one of the best, but it's still a valid trade idea. So my improvements on this trade was that I closed it too early before Asia session and started over trading. I should just trust the analysis. So basically after the trade played out like this, like we were entering Asia session and I didn't trust my trade to take profit. We just front runed it. We were trading somewhere right here, so I took some profits at a bad location, and eventually it played out the next day in London session, right? So I should just trust my analysis. Why would I think the market is going to reverse on me? Yes, maybe Asia has bad price action, but I should just trust the plan and let this play out, and not be scared, because I feel like I constantly need to check the charts, and when I'm not at the charts, when I'm in a trade, I feel like scared that this will hit my stop loss. But just trust the analysis, some working points for me. Next trade was on Euro USD. Is literally almost the same. It's also in New York PM session, and I was expecting a reaccumulation of the high time frame market maker buy model. So what was this looking like on the higher time frame? Also very bullish. You don't want to short anything right here, because we have maybe this original consolidation, we have this strong pivot point, a reaccumulation, and then finally maybe taking this out. So this was my ID, the last move towards that original consolidation. And so on the lower time frame, what did I see? Basically the same. We sweep some sell side in discount, and we have that market structure shift with this big candle right here. We respect the fair value gap, and then I enter. So I just see what's getting respected, what's not, and then I basically enter once I see good structure. Not one of the best trades, again, a little bit forced trade because it's not that great of a structure. Yes, it has some confluences, but this really doesn't go into my A+ setups. So let's go to the next trade. Maybe first, what was my improvement for this one? Close to early again, wasn't confident and didn't just trust my analysis. Started over trading again. So yeah, so bad trade management, and I'm still just hungry for trades, and that's such a bad habit for a trader. So I should really work on just trusting my analysis and not over trading, only playing good setups. Trade management is key, risk management is key. So yeah, just we become better day by day, right? So the next trade was a loss in New York, bearish order flow. what was this looking like on the higher time frame. So I always have a high time frame chart, then a chart before on the lower time frame, and then a chart after. So this is the high time frame chart. I don't know why I shorted this, because previous trade was a buy. I think the previous trade should become after this trade. Yes, I took it after this trade. So before the winning trade I took a short because I saw this big R1 displacement down. I expected this fair value gap to hold, but my high time frame bias was not following this ID, so that's why I got stopped out. Look at this. If you look at the chart after, you see that yes, maybe we respect the fair value gap, we get some sweeps into it, but our high time frame bias is that we're gonna take out the original consolidation on the higher time frame. We swept this high, didn't really displace through it, so bad trade. And after this trade, after seeing this, I kind of revenge trade, and that was actually this trade. So I should just move this in the correct order. So it's like this. Yes, so you see these three trades in the beginning of the week, not so good because I just revenge trade, didn't focus on good setups. But then in the middle of the week, I kind of came back. It was on Euro USD also. Let's see what we're looking at in terms of high time frame. Yeah, this just looks bullish, right? This is what I do on the higher time frame. I just mark out what's getting respected, what's not, how is the market structure looking like. And in this case, we're tapping inside discount, inside an R4 fair value gap. We're holding this zone right here. And it just looks bullish, right? So that's why I was looking for longs. Then my confirmations were basically this. I was expecting this wick to get taken out. Wicks, in my opinion, I've learned that they are a great target for price because there's a lot of liquidity above. And what we have, if we sweep inside this R4 fair value gap, we have this bullish bias. We made this move up, we retrace, we failed to make a lower low, and then we got some kind of push right here with an accumulation. I'm just following what price is doing, and I see that we sweep this low right here. So we have a failure to displace in a reaccumulation of a potential buy model. So this can be seen as maybe the original consolidation, maybe it's higher. But you see the idea, right? We have a sweep inside a high time frame point of interest. We get a displacement up, we get another accumulation, and that's where we see another sweep and another break of structure, another displacement, and we respect this fair value gap. And that's when I enter once I see enough things aligning with each other, because that gives me conviction in taking a trade. And so this played out beautifully. I don't know what the market makers did to me, because they just gave me a straight up win, exactly hitting my take profit in like 30 minutes. And then just reversing down. So yeah, amazing trade. Focus on confident setups. I can target all the highs like on the left, like the higher market maker buy model, but you shouldn't do this. Just confident setups, close to the validation, close targets, just don't be greedy. And that's really what works for me. And just read price action, follow the order flow, always have a narrative in mind, and yeah, have just some kind of point of interest, see some confirmations, and that's how I basically trade. So then we have another trade in London Q4. So I like to add the quarters now. I don't know, maybe later I can see which quarters in a session I trade the best. So this was a sell model coming to an end, and I was expecting the lows to get taken out. So on the higher time frame on this trade was on Euro USD. This was the original consolidation, so this was the target. We got a sweep right here, a pivot inside some kind of fair value gap. I don't know what it was. But what we're seeing right here, this is the hourly time frame. I was expecting this to be the target. So if this is a target, I'm not looking for longs in this fair value gap, right? I'm bearish. R1, R4 is also looking very bearish the last couple of days. So I am looking for shorts. So what did we see on the lower time frame? Yeah, literally just a fair value gap getting tapped twice. Then we have a displacement down. We have a little retracement. And then afterwards we got a displacement here, and like I said, I just market enter when I see the market is ready. And this whole move, this whole consolidation, a lot of people, they got fucked up because they don't see a displacement. They just trading candles going up and down. But once I see like a really good displacement and the next candle also displacing, then I see, okay, the market is ready. We swept the highs, we respect this fair value gap, and so I entered right here. Targeted the original consolidation, and this was actually a beautiful trade. But after we went right here, I put my stop loss to break even, and then we got stopped at break even, and then I re-entered. So like I said, my trade management is so bad. This shouldn't be my stop loss, because we can still go up here and then hit the break even, stop me out, and then go further, because it's just a fair value gap also, right? Following bearish order flow. So bad trade management, but a good trade because we have our bias is taking out the lows. We have a fair value gap. We sweep into it. We have a displacement. I just enter right here, and I should actually enter when candles are closed. But here I entered in the middle of it, so that's also not good. I should have entered right here and put my stop a little bit closer. That would have been a better trade. But yeah, we learn every day as long as we just keep journaling and learn from our mistakes. So the last trade was on GBP GPY New York session this Friday. On the high time frame, we looked very bearish. Look at this. We have bearish order flow, always respecting the supply zones. This is on the hour 1 time frame, by the way. This is where I do my high time frame analysis. So we get a big displacement. I just know that this low is going to be next because we also kind of disrespected this fair value gap already. So I think we're going for the lows. We also disrespected this internal fair value gap. So that's also what makes me bearish on my bias. So what did we see on the lower time frame? Let's see. The chart before was looking like this. Okay, we respect the supply zone. So this is the minute 5 time frame. We get a displacement. We again respect this fair value gap, minute 15 fair value gap, sweep, stop rate, some displacement, retracement. We respect this high. This is a protected high. We get a displacement. Again, this is where a valid good displacement here. Again, I can enter right here, first entry, but I wasn't there at the charts. But here I just get more and more conviction that we're going to the lows because we displace right here, completely disrespect some fair value gaps right here with this big bearish candle. And then we rebalance a bit and then we get a bearish candle again. So that's where I market enter. Why didn't I wait for a retracement? Because I just don't like to trade it. I don't want to know what levels are going to hold and not. I just trade on what the market is telling me. And if we tank, then get a rebalance, then get another bearish candle, I don't think we're gonna tap this fair value gap. Yeah, maybe later, but I think I'm gonna miss the move. And it's not like a FOMO mindset. It's more like I trade with the market's momentum. And after this, just price completely ripped towards my stop loss. So I don't know if it's just intuition or just luck. I'm just trying to prove every day. But I think this was a valid setup because we have this nice price action respection, break of structure with a lot of momentum. I'm just not going to wait for a retracement. I just like to smash it, have a confident stop loss. So whenever price is coming back, it can still fill this fair value gap if it has to. Then my stop loss will cover it. But I'm not gonna wait for that to happen. So that was my week. These are the trades. I could journal some of my over trading trades. I didn't journal, of course, because they didn't make sense. So for next week, I'm really gonna focus on journaling every single trade I take, and especially before it's actually hitting my take profit, because I used to just place a trade and then the take profit or stop loss hit, and only then afterwards I take it in my journal. But I should actually just enter and then immediately write it down in my trading journal. So that's also a working point for me. Just working on my trade management also, risk management, of course, not over trading, those basic things, still getting better every day. And yeah, let's hope we get there. I'm gonna request my first payout next week on December 15th. So that will be a nice milestone. So for next week, I will just trade another challenge account, trying to get another account to the funded stage. And so yeah, we'll see. December is in general not a good month, so I will just, I think, prepare for next year. So yeah, I hope you learned anything from this video by following my journey. I wish you an amazing end of your week, and I'll talk to you guys next week. Peace out.